Hey everyone, so this is what SHIB Informer tweeted. Not specific to SHIB, a war is starting with two sides. Old finance supported by some governments, that is, basically money, currency, instead, and DeFi supported by crypto innovators and crypto early adopters. That is potentially you using SHIBA Swap, either watching this video, either being interested in cryptocurrency. This is you. Asking your opinion in the medium terms, 3 to 5 years, who will win, the community or the governments, the big banks. And this is what started all of this back in 2009, wherein someone decided, I want to control where my money goes, how much it costs to send a fee, and more. The government always wins. Their weapons of choice is regulation and taxations. So should governments be a target too? Not talking about personal targets, but structural targets. Could it be the time for the next structural change in the way power is managed on governments? And we have, great things. So someone said scammer. SHIB Informer replied me. Those are great words with zero backing. So SHIB always wins, but the most important factor is there's a lot of regulation out there. Probably you have to pay taxes for your cryptocurrencies, or you will have to do in the future. But one thing is for sure, you're still very early into the crypto and in the battle between governments and not. But what I do think is the big difference between governments accepting it and not is that most governments actually do want crypto in their country. But what they want to do instead is do a very simple thing. They want to tax it. If they tax it, they get the money. So DeFi supported by crypto. So I definitely do think both will prevail. And we could reach half a cent. People are very bullish on that. First Post All Day that has asked for a reasonable possible price point. Possibly several years from now, we could be seeing half a cent. Half a penny is definitely, likely. Well, it will be hard, but it is possible. Imagine if we hit 5 cents or half a penny, not 5 cents. How much of that would be in gains? Like, how much would you gain from that? I obviously hope you do gain a lot from that, but I do think a lot of people will become insanely rich that are early into, Shiba Inu, as a lot are still staking. A lot are still, profiting off SHIB. And if they are having such massive rewards, the next thing we're going to be seeing, that Shiba Inu will never be reaching $1. But that's completely fine. Even if we see Shiba Inu reach 1/10 of a cent, that will be enough for a lot of people. And that's, something that I truly think will happen for the Shiba Inu community. But Shiba Inu holders community birthday wish, SHIB community, what others people need on their birthday, and what we need is why crypto, holders want on their birthday, and we only want green candles. That's all we want, green candles for days, and we all love that because the gains is that's a lot of money, and if we had a lot of money, everyone would be super happy. But congratulations Shiba Army, today we show strength. This is a proof of what the team we have. We are buy and hold. So gas fees make holding extremely easy nowadays, but it also makes it hard to wolf though, and Ethereum fees make many of us buy our own tokens, coins on other networks. But someone just casually swapping 25 Ethereum for leash on Sunday. So someone just bought 25 Ethereum off a leash. Like, that's simply crazy to me. And someone also bought 9 Ethereum off leash, and someone bought 2 Ethereum. So that's simply crazy. Like 25 Ethereum, now that's a lot of money. That's about $360,000 put into leash. Makes sense. It dropped below 1,000 this morning. What a bargain! And the fees for Ethereum has stabilized. But as we get onto our own blockchain, that's when we're going to be seeing that massive growth. The L2 blockchain, which will most likely be happening in 2022. Now just relax and enjoy the ride to $1. And here's a cute little SHIB. Hopefully we see that. But if we check over here, use SHIBA Swap. And since yesterday, Mark Cuban trying to pump Doge like Elon Musk did in the past, in this case without success. I don't shill Doge. I am the proud service of my companies, where we allow people to pay in any crypto. 95% of the sales are in Doge. Customers choose to use Doge, and this is obviously fake because it has so many replies. But we are going to be seeing massive promotions incoming by the end of the year for Shiba Inu. Now, Bitcoin has bottomed out and is likely to move significantly higher. This is going to be it. this is going to be the new peak for Bitcoin. We're going to be seeing Bitcoin at probably 60,000 per coin by itself. Then it's going to be 80,000. Then it's going to be 100,000. You know, at its highest, that actually took a spin and got into the other direction. We're going to be seeing it once again for the better days, as institutions are now not backing down on buying Bitcoin. And, you know, now with Coinbase custody, they can buy SHIB. Now, with talking about Coinbase and SHIB developers have not spoken yet. They have not talked about, and that is something you should remember. You know, the devs have no information when Coinbase will list Shiba Inu, but they're obviously taking their time. So it might take some time before we see the Coinbase listing, but Coinbase custody is something that allows institutions to invest into SHIB. If we check over here, you can see what blockchain oracles do not see, and we can see that a lot of people, you know, think Bitcoin is dead, but it's not really. So there's a big post over here that we're not going through because it's not tied to Shiba Inu. But another thing that is super bullish for Shiba Inu's prices is Go Satoshi's launches Bitcoin cashback rewards card in India. And I want to talk about this. Like, it's only a matter of time before we get our own debit card for SHIB, where you can transfer crypto into buying Shiba Inu. So every single cent you spend, or every single dollar, will be turned into 1% of that will be turned into Bitcoin. Users will be able to earn yield paid in Bitcoin on all rewards they accumulated through the app. So that's next level to me. Hopefully a lot of people will buy SHIB with that. But GoStats was built on Stacks, which provides smart contracts and apps for Bitcoins. Beforehand, people could only get Bitcoin cashback on specific brands through our app, but can now earn cashback on Bitcoin on every spend. Launched in February 2021, GoStats has accumulated over 15,000 customers in just 6 months. But in the meantime, foot traffic to cryptocurrency exchanges has grown rapidly, and more people, especially from India, are investing into SHIB. More people from Asia investing into SHIB. And Wurzix, a Binance-owned cryptocurrency exchange operating in India, has reported over 2,600 user growth since inception. Now that is insane. 2,600% growth in India. Obviously, I do think the donation from SHIB has helped a little, you know, ease up the stances between cryptocurrency and India, because India has been massively striking down SHIB and all other cryptocurrencies. Like they do not want to be part of the cryptocurrency sector. But cryptocurrency credit cards and cashback rewards are growing in popularity as digital assets continue to permeate the mainstream. As Cointelegraph recently reported, PayPal's Venmo has created a new program that allows credit card users to automatically purchase crypto with cashback rewards. But, you know, a lot of people are signing up into cryptocurrency, and it's only a matter of time before we see Bitcoin at 100,000. And when we see Bitcoin at 100,000, as the US dollar is getting worse and worse, this is when we're going to be seeing, you know, those massive rewards come through us. So the euro could unseat the dollar. You know, there's a lot of things. The yen could unseat the dollar. The yuan could unseat the dollar. All of these three. And Bitcoin potentially, you know, Bitcoin maybe. But I don't think Bitcoin will be replacing cryptocurrency anytime soon. It already relies on the US dollar as its primary currency. El Salvador is particularly subject to the whims of foreign central banks. It doesn't manage its own money supply. Other small and unstable nations could similarly benefit from using a neutral currency, which, you know, there's no taxes and stuff like that. But the most important factor here is that cryptocurrency is still super early. So are we going to be using Bitcoin as a global currency in the future? Maybe. But it won't be happening, you know, for at least another 5 to 10 years, which is great. That this means you can get more money, invest into it. Obviously not financial advice. Right now, crypto is either a risk or either it's not. You know, it gives you huge chunks of rewards. It makes people millionaires off $200. But in the long run, it can definitely give you those rewards you are hoping for, either to buy a house, either what your goals are, either to even buy a Lambo or to buy your kids a college tuition. Who knows? But the most important factor here is that cryptocurrency is super early and that we're going to be seeing the growth, and it's not going to be stopping anytime soon, as Bitcoin will be reaching 100,000. And this is great news for Shiba Inu holders. So dollar is now in a bit of a pickle because of the inflation. Obviously, it will survive. Don't be afraid if you live in the US. You probably, have enough money and everything like that. But we still have to believe into cryptocurrency. Like, nobody believed in the cryptocurrency 2 years ago or 1 year ago as people were selling off. But now we're seeing, exchanges getting hacked and money being returned. So exchanges are seriously secured. And what I do know is that SHIBA Swap will not be hacked anytime soon. With the recent audits, they are going to be releasing a few projects shortly. Definitely be sure to subscribe for that, because I do have a few teasers on you for that. I found a few new things that the SHIBA INU developers are going to be doing. Thank you so much for subscribing and dropping a like. But until next time, peace everyone.